Okay, you guys, I had to divide these videos because if I don't, it would just take so long to load. And then I'm going to go in and close out this conference because I've talked enough about liars, I think. And I'm going to do probably a more in-depth conference about liars, but I just wanted to come on and say something. It's actually longer than I had anticipated. But I have so much to say and share with you guys. Y'all just wouldn't believe. But yeah, anyway, let me redirect this another way because y'all know how I do. But yeah, I had to expose some stuff that was going on at the gig with these whole slut skeezers, that want to be me. And because I'm not the one for them to mess with, and then there was this one that would walk around and just stare at me all the time, looking at me like you know what, I'm thinking, the audacious nature, like, who do you think you are? Who you are? One of the most raggedy females I've ever seen. And I guess it thought because it had a big oversized butt that it was fine. No, you are not fine. You far from fine. Far from fine. I don't care what nobody tell you. You far from fine. Whoever it is out there. But anyway, yeah, walking around looking at me like they got an attitude and they cock and leg for somebody else's husband. And so I had to put them in their place because see, when I come into the workplace, I'm there for my money. My mind is on my money and my money is on my mind. So these little roaches that be skating around and all that, hey, you better go on somewhere and scatter. You better go somewhere and scatter because, I'm not the one. And so I had to put these tramps in their place, And I could always tell. See, like I said, there was this thing going on where they thought that I was involved with somebody at the gig, and I was not. And I could tell the ones that were whenever they were sleeping with the dude because they would come around and try to be extra nice to me. And see, that would be to try to throw me off, because they knew what they were behind the scenes doing. Like I said, I am so highly intuitive. I could literally destroy these folks. All of them need to go somewhere and sit down. They all need to go somewhere and sit down. And then, these are tramps who, most likely they're living with dudes, or they might be married, or they might be living with dudes, or got children by other dudes. And then they would come into the gig, and they would have sex with whoever in the gig, probably most likely multiple dudes, because I heard I think somebody told me what was going on. All the dudes we do, we get together and talk about them, And y'all know how dudes do when it pertains to whores. They go all graphic with what the chick was doing and all this, that, and the third. And evidently these tramps don't care. So that's them. If that's how they want to live their life, then live your life. But you're not gonna be going and spreading no lies on me. And then I know there was one particular whore that was there, and it was telling lies to other folks about me or whatever, and that was a bona fide slut too. And I could always tell the ones that were screwing the dude because they would always come around me and act like they were intimidated by me and start tugging and pulling on themselves. Like, it's like I made them uncomfortable, because they thought that the person was my twin. And so, no, none of us still don't like each other, and no, they better not come around me ever, And pretty much when I had started and I don't want to give too much away, you guys. I'm just talking, just having a general conversation now, but about liars. But anyway, people who are liars. But anyway, when I first started at the gig or whatever, the same tramps that I didn't like then, I don't like y'all now. So I mean, and like I said, so don't bother me and don't come around me unless it's necessary. If you know what's good. And there was probably some of the same ones that were going to human resources, spreading lies on me, trying to target my job. If that ain't jealousy and player hate, I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times you have to watch things because if it's somebody that's targeting your occupation, they might want somebody that they think want you, or they might want somebody that they think is your twin, or they might want somebody that they think is your twin that they're sleeping with. Okay, so whenever you get a group of sluts and they get together with another pack of sluts and they all work together, a lot of times it could be a man involved, but it's definitely jealousy involved because they ain't rocking it like you rocking it, nor could they ever. And it's like people think other people are stupid. They think other people ain't up on game. And they think that you don't know that they want somebody that they think want you. And so because a lot of times they behind the scenes working with other folks, they and all of them want the same dude, and it's like they think you dumb and they up on game because they think, oh well, you just going on your merry way, and it's I am going on my merry way, but I guarantee you I know who you want and I can read your tail. And I know y'all probably like, girl, we need the specifics. Y'all can get the specifics, but not in this conference right now. No, this is just something quick, my sisters.